Following the government's allocation of funds to address period poverty in schools, Deputy UWP leader Guy Joseph's recent remarks on the matter ignited a firestorm of controversy as the airwaves became a cauldron of condemnation on an issue that many considered to be above the political fray, yet which was, in their view, debased to a partisan talking point. The former minister's criticism has drawn sharp scrutiny from some women's rights advocates who assert that access to menstrual products constitutes a fundamental human right.
First of all, Mr. Guy Joseph, Deputy Leader of the United Workers' Party, remarks is very disheartening, and it's a reminder of the challenges that we continue to face in achieving gender equality, which also highlights the real needs of women and girls in our society. Providing free sanitary napkins is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's a right to every young girl, attending school, which alleviates the problem of period poverty. There are many young girls in our society today who are unable to attend school, which takes away from their education due to period poverty.
Jessica St. Rose emphasized the direct impact of period poverty on young women's education, calling for a more constructive and progressive approach to dialogue on women's reproductive health.
When we have a government who endeavors on such a great initiative of providing $250,000 to the schools, while submitting that it is small, it is a great opportunity and a great start for the schools and for those who are unable to afford the basic necessity of a sanitary napkin.
St. Rose also placed St. Lucia's efforts in the context of a wider global movement, arguing that the menstrual cycle is no longer a taboo subject in society. She underscored the imperative to eradicate the stigma surrounding this topic, a stigma that is profoundly counterproductive to the health of young women.
We want our young ladies to grow up in an environment to be comfortable enough to go to a place, to go to the school, to go to the teacher, to go to the guidance counselor, asking for something so basic and something so essential for them. And when a government endeavors on this, we applaud them. We commend them for their efforts. We don't attack them against these things that are so important right now in our society, where young mothers are sometimes not able to afford to buy it and take away and not allow the child to go to school to gain the education because of period poverty. And period poverty, I want to add, is very real in St. Lucia. It is real across the globe. This is why it's nothing new. And for St. Lucia to take this upon, we must applaud the government for taking such initiatives.
Policymakers and advocates contend that the debate surrounding period poverty in the wake of these comments highlights the persistent challenges inherent in advancing education on women's health and gender equality. Gina Filippi, HDS News Force.